Wednesday, I can't sleep.
Wednesday too.
Today's Wednesday.
Wednesday break my heart.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday happy days. Wednesday stay in bed.
Waiting for Wednesday.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Wow, you thought Alanis Morissette's songs were bitter before. It was just a month ago that the 42-year-old was screwed out of millions of dollars when she discovered her former business manager, Jonathan Schwartz, admittedly stole close to $5 million from her estate. Now, reports are $2 million worth of jewelry was stolen from the ironic artist's gated Brentwood home Thursday. Fortunately, Alanis wasn't home at the time of the incident. It remains unclear if the burglars took anything other than jewels, and the investigation is ongoing. Jimmy Kimmel introduced the new Bachelorette last night, and it's 31-year-old Rachel Lindsay, a lawyer from Dallas. It's the first time in the 33 seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette that they've gone with an African-American lead. Also, she's still on The Bachelor. She was still a contestant on the show last night in the episode that aired before Kimmel. But apparently, she doesn't make it to the end, and ABC didn't care about spoiling that. President Trump is on the line to talk about losing in court over the travel ban and his battle with Nordstrom over Ivanka's clothing line.
This has been another tremendously successful week for my administration. Oh, and as far as those judges who ruled against my immigration ban, I'm going to tell you something. I am not upset about that in the least. I'm really not. I don't know if you know this, but I have a very Zen-like way of dealing with disappointment now. Even that little problem I had with Nordstrom, who treated my daughter Ivanka so horribly, by the way. And let me tell you that my advisor, Kellyanne Conway, was absolutely counseled against promoting Ivanka's clothing line on TV. Kellyanne was brought into the Oval Office last night. I was at my desk in my nice, comfy fleece robe, and I counseled her over my knee 7 or 8 times until she had an extremely red hiney. So red. She was a very, very naughty spokesperson.
President Trump met with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau Monday. Together, they look like the before and after ad for a gym membership. Yeah, Trudeau looks like a soap opera leading man. Trump looks like the Dubuque, Iowa life insurance salesman of the month. Apparently, they got a lot accomplished despite the fact that Trump kept asking the Prime Minister how his marriage to Jennifer Aniston was going. Well, Playboy is bringing back nudity. So, who said all of Trump's executive orders were bad for America? Apparently, there's an orange alligator in South Carolina, and people are calling it the Trump Gator, which I guess is much better than the other name they had, a Crocodonald. Scott Baio is boycotting Nordstrom for dumping Ivana Trump's clothing line, but mostly because they cut his hours back in the stockroom. The White House responded, "For the last time, bro, there aren't any cabinet positions left." Kanye West reportedly suffered memory loss after his recent breakdown. Friends say he had to learn to love himself all over again. Disney theme parks just announced a big price increase. They had no choice. The price of labor had gone way up after the deportation of 5 of the 7 dwarfs. The U.S. Department of Education sent out a tweet with a typo. Then it sent a correction that contained yet another typo. So that department is functioning about as well as the other government departments. Oakland Raider Aldon Smith is under investigation for a domestic incident. Somehow, I'm guessing that domestic incident isn't missing his turn doing the dishes. Time for Nobody Gives a Kylie Jenner's new brand of eyeshadow reportedly has such a strong smell that it's making people sick. Yes, it's all part of her brilliant marketing strategy to sell the new Kylie Jenner headache medicine. Hey, fame whore, nobody gives a Oprah Winfrey has sold a painting in her art collection for $150 million. Oprah then made another $150 million by simply rummaging around in her couch cushions. Hey, Oprah, nobody gives a And the U.S. Army has officially lifted its ban on soldiers having dreadlocks. This is great news for the Army's elite hacky sack corps. Hey, Army, nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays. NSS Live.